While I was doing research on ways to reduce traffic, I came across these videos.
What we didn't want to wear? What do you want to do? Arrest me, come arrest me, lah. You ready?
Does Kuala Lumpur and the Klang Valley really need another highway? I spoke to a few unhappy PJ residents who object to mainly two proposed highways, the Damansara Shah Alam Highway or DASH and the Kinrara-Damansara Expressway or KIDEX.
It's going to run through Mutiara-Damansara, which are, houses like Semidis and all that, and Kota Damansara, again, another very dense neighborhood. So basically, I strongly believe that elevated highways is not the way to go. Get the public transportation alignments and all that correct, because as it is, no one relies on public transportation. There's just too many cars on the road.
In our recent briefing, I think last week, done by the planning department, we discovered that they have only just started doing a transportation study for Petaling Jaya. So how can you have a highway while you have not done the transportation study?
A lot of countries and states like Boston, for example, they are getting rid of highways. And we are doing the reverse. We are bringing mass traffic instead of reducing mass traffic. And all these highways, we are spending billions on it just to reduce 20%, 30% for how many years? We choose to live where we live because we like the area, and it's probably the place where we hang out with our families too. So if you choose to live at a certain area, then I think you should hang out a little bit more there. Not bring traffic into another area all the time, because you don't live in Shah Alam and say that you like to hang out in, for example, Kerr. I think then in that case, if that is the case, it might be cheaper and more conducive to bring Kerr to Shah Alam.
It is a massive highway that is proposed to run through a very developed part of Petaling Jaya, and they don't seem to really justify the cost versus the benefit of the highway itself. According to their own projections, by 2028, KIDEX will have a level of service of F. That means standstill traffic. So they want to build a highway to have it jam up by 2028.
What struck me most was this plan to build an elevated highway, a ring road around PJ State. A 24-meter elevated noose around its neck. For citizens of PJ, that piece of property, that piece of real estate, is like the capital of the city. Okay, I stood up and I said, I can't take this. We are protective about our cities. We love our cities. We are citizens of Petaling Jaya.
You already got LDP. What more you want?
And this is the opening tagline. We are going to ease your traffic along the LDP. We debunk that.
Which is actually not true, because according to their own statistics, LDP, even after KIDEX is up, will still have a level of service of F. They show that the number of cars has been reduced, but level of service F is still standstill traffic. I don't care how you reduce the number of cars, when you still give me an LOS of F, I'm still getting standstill traffic. So can you explain to me what's the point? LDP has a concession of 33 years. So once LDP is toll-free, what can you explain to me what is KIDEX for? KIDEX also poses other issues. It's going to be 5 meters away from Bukit Bintang Boys School and Sri Petaling School. I've got school children studying there, and you are telling me this 24-meter elevated highway is 5 meters away. If an accident happens,
it's insane. I call it insane.
It's 7 meters away from the Section 14 mosque. It's 10 meters away from a lot of houses along the trajectory. Section 13 is a commercial center right now. Section 14 is a commercial center. While you're constructing that highway in 3 years, nobody will want to go there because you're cutting off all the lanes to build your highway. You're going to kill the commercial areas. The factories in Section 19, they will have a problem getting their 40-foot lorries to transport goods and supply raw materials because they can't navigate. They can't make the stupid turn.
The other point that we are making here is that it may be a solution to those people in Kinrara or the other end of the highways,
which is Bandar
Sungai
Utama.
Buloh or Bandar. Okay? But to the people of PJ, you are bringing traffic to our city.
We went to meet them at their consultant's office, HSS. Their consultants all were there and they gave us a lecture on public survey and so forth. The important thing that we pointed out to them, if in a legal perspective, I asked who pays for the public survey, and their consultant, Dr. Azami, said that KIDEX pays. So I said, when the paymaster pays you, if you don't come up with a report in favor of the paymaster, is deraka. Simple. Okay. So did you have an independent body doing that? They didn't. Take for example this area. This is Jalan Utara. There were beautiful trees like this, which were cut down. Now they plan to plant trees for 35 million in Jalan Utara. Okay, and this is what they plan for Jalan Utara: trees, bicycle lanes, jogging area, and for cars. But they forget to mention to you on top it will be like this, with KIDEX running.
The loop,
On the loop, it will be like that with the highway like that. And this highway, Jalan Utara, is supposed to have 11,000 heavy vehicles with diesel-powered toxic fuel.
All these reports, this is from them. They passed to you.
This is the report that has been passed by the LLM to us.
Oh, LLM.
LLM, the minister authorized these reports to be sent to us.
We are not against development. I think development is essential for any country or any state, but it shouldn't come to sacrifice the interests of residents.
We are pro-highways that build communities.
Look, if you're going to go underground, okay, then
I have no problems with that.
In our next episode, I probe for answers from the folks at KIDEX and Dash. Stay tuned to Daphne.